Good morning, everyone. Happy Saturday or Sunday.
It is
Good
Saturday.
morning, good afternoon, good
Oh, that's
evening.
true.
Yeah, it's. Oh, look, Aaron Hanlon is in Ottawa.
Aaron, let's stop what we're doing right now. I'll meet you at the closest bridgehead, and we'll continue the show.
Take a brief pause while Max goes to meet Aaron. Oh, look, Alesh is here. Hi, Alesh. Let's see. Okay, let's see who else is here. So we have Hillary. It is afternoon for Hillary. She's on the other side.
You know what she's doing this morning, Hillary? She's making
pie.
She's making pie.
Blackberry and slow pie.
Slow pie.
No, not that kind of slow.
Apple and blackberry pie and slows went in the freezer to make some slow gin.
Slow.
We need to visit Hillary when it gets cold.
Yes, Hillary, we're gonna come have some gin and pie.
Ooh.
That sounds good.
No, I don't like gin.
I like gin. I like gin drinks. I won't drink it by itself, but I like gin in cocktails. So we also have Chris here, John, and let's see, my mom. Hello.
Hey, Joe.
Lynette. Max pretty much said hi to everybody in the chat already when she was chatting away before I got in. And let's see, Donna from sunny Illinois. Kathy, Sue, Janine. Look, Mindy is here. Hi, Mindy.
Was that Kathy Sue or Kathy and Sue?
Kathy and Sue.
Oh, okay.
Two different people. Let's see, who else is here? Patricia from Kentucky. And Betsy. And I think I said everybody. Did I miss anybody? I'm sorry, but hello.
Hey, Louis Cassidy.
And we have Kiki is here today to greet everyone.
Kiki is being incredibly clingy today.
Yep.
She was actually trying to turn or knock over the laptop.
Yeah, she was trying to. She's like, nope, you're not doing this today. Oh, yes, tomorrow is John's birthday. Tomorrow's John's birthday. Well, I guess if you're in Australia, it is already John's birthday. So if Benjamin's here, it's already John's birthday. And we have Stephen here and Jonathan Boyer. I haven't seen you in a while, Jonathan.
Boyer.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Bon matin.
Not Boyer. Boyer. I have been consumed by the fluke. The floof, yes.
Yeah, and she's giving us her bum, so.
Yeah. Well, I'm kind of holding it down, so.
You got a hold of that.
Or the tail would be all over the place.
Yeah. All right, John, happy birthday.
Hey, yes, happy
Sarah,
birthday.
Guess what?
What?
We have a really, really, really unbelievably, revealingly great question of the week. Revealing. I often hear, one of the comments that I hear when I'm out talking to people about WikiTree is that WikiTree is very US centric. And I dispute that. And as of today, I have proof. I do. I'm going to share my screen. I am going to share my screen.
Eventually.
Screen sharing is coming. There we go. Question of the week is, do you have any New Zealand family? And it appears that everybody on WikiTree everybody is from New Zealand. You're from New Zealand. You're from New Zealand. You're from New Zealand.
You.
Everybody's from New Zealand. And John Tyner even has a New Zealand connection.
Yeah, John. Yeah.
Yeah, I found you, John.
I don't.
Sorry, apologies for that. Happy birthday, my friend Bobby Christmas, who has done a Saturday morning live cast. She's the book doctor. Anyway, New Zealand family. Question of the week is, do you have any New Zealand family? And boy, did we get some answers. I'm going to jump over here to this one real quick. My buddy Roger Moffat, I sent a note out to him, and I said, hey, Roger, do you see the question of the week this week? Because he's a Kiwi. If you've ever been to a Roots Tech conference, you'll recognize Roger. He shows up in a kilt sometimes. He often wears different colored socks. He's an interesting fella. And even Jonathan Boyer has found cousins. So yeah, lots of great answers. Roger Moffat says, yes, I have a lot of New Zealand family. My first ancestors immigrated there in 1860 and now have thousands of descendants. Other ancestral families immigrated there at different times up to 1874 for my mom's family coming from England. So lots. Helen Hare, yep. Not just in my direct line, but in the greater family. And John Tyner, yes. He says, cousin helped Crick, Franklin, etc. win the DNA, with DNA back in their day. He's a Nobel laureate. Let's see if I have his information. Maurice Wilkins was a New Zealand-born British biophysicist and Nobel laureate. His research spanned multiple areas of physics and biophysics, contributing to the scientific understanding of phosphorescence, isotope separation, optical microscopy, and X-ray diffraction in the development of radar. He is best known for his works at King's College on the structure of DNA, which is humongous, finding out how DNA, if we didn't have them, we wouldn't be able to do genealogy tests for DNA. So that's cool. Paula D, yes, quite a few, but this is one mystery man in our fam, Gabrielle Piggott. So if you know anything about the Piggott family, so lots of great answers. I'm not going to spend, I tell you, okay, I'm just going to show you. So that's one Facebook post. Here's the other Facebook post. Not genetically, but my mom and half sister have lived there for the past 10 years. Brant, that works. My maternal grandmother's brothers moved to New Zealand after World War II because it's beautiful. It's a beautiful place. The Lord of the Rings was filmed there. Yeah, so there's not only those two wonderful posts. If we go to G, we'll see that there are 57 answers. There's 3 pages of answers. And the best answer, yes, is this a real question? From Robin Lozier. As everyone knows, I am from New Zealand. I was born and raised in New Zealand, and she is the proud captain of the Kiwi crew, even if I no longer live in New Zealand. The Kiwi crew. Now, that brings a good segue into what is happening the first week of October, the Source-a-thon. If you haven't signed up for the Source-a-thon, go check out the G post, and you can follow Robin Lozier's good Kiwi work on sourcing. So yeah, there's tons and tons and tons and tons and tons and tons. I can't even go on, of pages of great answers about the question of the week. Here are the other pages. Lots of pages. Go read them. The other really good thing to realize is that we have a really great and active New Zealand project. Mm-hmm. So if you're a WikiTreeer and you're working on New Zealand information and you haven't checked out the New Zealand project, check them out and see if there's any way you can help. Or I know that the best way to help in working your profiles on WikiTree for a project is just doing the work on getting your profiles well-sourced and all of that great information in there. But here are the New Zealand project teams. They have a topic team, profile improvement team, and a project management and membership team. So you guys can go over and check that out as well. Great question of the week. Mm-hmm. Lots of great answers.
Lewis is here, Lewis Kessler, and he's asked if anybody's been to Hobbiton. Not me. Well, because I get it, the volcano in New Zealand, they actually filmed Lord of the Rings. The volcano that's in. Just fun fact.
Sue Kerr says she lived in Wellington nearly 4 years, but has not been to Hobbiton. So that is the question of the week. It's a great question of the week, and it really points out how international WikiTree really is. Mm-hmm. We have a huge, huge New Zealand for such a small island nation.
Yeah, that surprised me how many people said they actually had family in New Zealand. So.
Yes, very surprising.
So our profiles of the week are actually very exciting this week.
More ocean, more sea.
If you guys didn't get the hint on what they possibly could be, I can't help you.
Oh, Pip wants me to show my Templeton tartan. Let me pull that up real quick. I'm working on it. Jumping the pond. This is for the presentation that I'm doing this week for the British Isles Family History Society of Ottawa. And this is my Templeton tartan. There we go. That's a pretty tartan. Greens and kind of dark blues and blacks. So that's the Templeton tartan. Okay.
Ooh.
All right.
Hold on. I was having some technical difficulties with.
You didn't see?
I did see.
Okay, good. I could put it back.
Your Templeton tartan. It's not letting me share my screen. What is going on? Why? I might have to.
Was mine keeping you? It shouldn't have been.
No, it's not. Hold on. Why is it not working? Why? Okay, I'm gonna leave real quick and come back. See if that. I'll be right back.
No, I'm so lonesome. Oh, so lonesome. I'm so lonely. I could cry.
See, I'm back. Okay, there we go.
Yay!
And it wasn't popping up with my window.
You should watch it to see what I did while you were gone.
the couple seconds I was gone. Okay, so pirates. I think that's pretty exciting. So, because it was Talk Like a Pirate Day on Wednesday,
was it?
We featured a whole bunch of pirates. So, as usual, go ahead and tell me who you're most closely connected to. Which pirate you're most closely connected to as we go through the pirates.
I don't have anything to cover one eye with. Arr, there we go. Arr.
Only if Kiki was here, she could cover my one eye.
Yeah, she could.
So, our main featured connection is Jan van Harlem from the Netherlands, born in 1570. Pirate. His alias was Moret Reis de Jongeer. He was the first president and Grand Admiral of the Corsair Republic of Sal, governor of Olidal. Wow, I'm not going to say that one. And a Dutch pirate. One of the most notorious of the Barbary pirates from the 17th century. Very cool. He has a very well.
Is that Jan? He's our closest. He's your closest.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you're 18. Let's see how you're related to him. Through your dad, of course.
Oh, man.
Through your dad.
Always my dad. Our next pirate is Grace O'Malley from Ireland.
Grace O'Malley. She's famous in Ottawa. You know why?
Why?
There's a pub named Grace O'Malley.
Oh, yes. I think I feel like we've talked about this before.
It's across the street from Parliament, and a parliamentarian was shot in front of the bar. In the bar.
Very cool. So, she was a chieftain of the O'Malley clan in the west of Ireland, following in the footsteps of her father. She was also a member of the aristocracy in the British Isles. And she was nicknamed the Sea Queen of Connacht. I don't think I said that right, and a well-known historical figure of the 16th century Irish history. and she engaged in piracy and multiple rebellions against the English overlords of Ireland. And apparently she met Queen Elizabeth I. A little drawing of it. So there
Grace
you go.
O'Malley met Queen Elizabeth I.
At least it's drawn. That's what the drawing depicts. So it might have happened. I believe it. Maybe. Okay, next we have Pierre Gerlofs Dania, born around 1480 in the Netherlands. Look at that. Look at this. That's a very interesting painting. He's about to chop off that guy's head.
Holy goodness, look at that.
Yeah. It reminds me of... That's a huge axe, too. I don't think that you'd call that an axe, but I don't know if there's a technical term for that kind of tool. He was a Frisian rebel leader and pirate. He had a resistance group called the De Armeur Zwart Hop for the conflict of Friesland. The Gerdeland army then invaded Friesland, and so he set up this resistance group, and that was probably part of the resistance, him cutting off that guy's head. And his biography is in 3 languages: Frisian, Dutch, and English. Very cool. We have a lot of pirates from Netherlands. Next, we have Jean-Baptiste Lafitte from France, born in 1782.
Notice many Silvas hanging out in the chat. Just saying.
It's interesting to see that the Texas Project is one of the managers of this profile. He lived in Louisiana, and he was in the War of 1812. Apparently, he was, according to a historian, he was French, Spanish, or Jewish, depending on which article one reads. And he was the youngest of 8 children. Him and his brother became the infamous Barbary Pirates of Louisiana. And they were also spies for the Spanish during the Mexican War of Independence. Ooh la la. War of 1812. Oh, and then Texas. He's part of Texas history. His commune settled in the island, later named Galveston, Texas. He even served as governor there in 1819. Cool.
Now we know why.
Okay, next we have Lars Gathenhelm from Sweden. He was a Swedish privateer during the Great Northern War. Wow. With a letter of marque from King Carl XII. He went to sea at a young age and was soon competent to captain his own ship. And he married one of the ship owner's daughters. And yep, that is Lars. He was born in 1689. Died in 1718. We don't have a picture for this guy? How sad. Captain Peter Corn, born in 1722 in England. Not much of a
profile either.
No. Let's see if we can look up a little bit about him. Captain
Corn.
He died in New York. Look, if you look up him on, he's the first, WikiTree's the first search. Not a lot on him. I guess somebody needs to get on it and fill out his profile a little bit.
See how much work he can do before we finish the live cast this morning.
Yes, fine. Give me some info and then we'll go back to him.
We'll work on it during the live cast.
Next, we have Sir Henry Morgan of South Wales, born in 1635. Died in 1688 in Jamaica. He was a Welsh privateer, pirate, and admiral of the English Navy. And apparently he left, on his will, he left his Jamaican property to his godsons, Charles and Henry, on the condition they adopted the surname of Morgan.
That's interesting.
He died of
genealogically. That's very interesting genealogically.
Yeah. I wonder if they did it. They probably did. I would assume. I'm not sure. Apparently he died of dropsy or tuberculosis. See if anything else interesting stands out. He has also a pretty long biography. Wow. So go read this and learn things about. Wow. Cool. He has a nice little background too. And I guess we need to add, we don't know who his parents are, but he's probably, all his connections are probably through his wife, Mary Elizabeth Morgan. Okay, next we have another Henry, but a Henry Mainwaring.
You're 19 degrees from him through your mother.
Ooh.
No. Oh. Sorry, Joe. You don't have any pirates that I know of. It's your dad.
Oh.
Sorry. I saw Benny Gray Lewis and saw a woman's picture and automatically assumed that it was through Joe.
Darn. So, Sir Henry Mainwaring, born in England in 1587. He was an English lawyer, soldier, author, seaman, and politician who sat in the House of Commons from 1621 to 1622. He was a time a pirate based in Newfoundland and then a naval officer with the Royal Navy. He wrote a book on piracy, The Discourse of Pirates, on the Suppression of Piracy, 1618. Everybody now go get that book and read it and learn about pirates.
This is the first time I've ever had a connection through my spouse.
Ooh. Okay. Apparently he went to Oxford University, where he got his law degree.
And then became a lawyer pirate.
He was the lawyer for all pirates. Next we have Jeanne. What other female pirate? Jeanne de Belleville.
Jeanne.
Dame de Montague.
De Belleville.
Born in France in around 1300s. Well, this first part. Oh, I thought. Apparently, she was sentenced to death and beheaded on August 2nd, 1343 in Paris. Oh, wait, no. Who was that? That was her. Oh, that was one of her husbands. Not her.
And this one is through your dad again. Boy, your dad's got some pretty shady characters on his side of the family there.
My dad's a shady character. No, I'm just kidding. Have her timeline. Oh, well, it doesn't really. I was trying to find something about her pirate days.
I agree about a lawyer becoming a. Lewis says that's like a thief writing a book about the suppression of thievery when a lawyer goes out and becomes a pirate.
Yeah, so that's. How do you say it again? Jean.
Jen.
And she was married 3 times, and She used her ship to supply the English forces during the Battle of Crecy, and she's mentioned in the truce between France and England in 1347 as an English ally. The Treaty of... Look, that's actually where my last name comes from, Cialis. The Treaty of... that port. Calais, whatever.
Calais?
Close enough.
That was a good try. Sarah Calais.
Well, it is mentioned that's where that port is where because that's right next to where England is, where, you know, it's just it's what they say.
God, we love you so much, Sarah.
Okay, next we have Joseph Bradish.
Watch out, pronouncing that one now.
I think I was trying to pronounce the last name as when I was pronouncing the first name. It just didn't go well. So born in 1672 in Massachusetts, died in England, in London, 1700. Was a young man from colonial Massachusetts, became known to posterity as a notorious pirate. He went to sea as a mariner. He must have been well experienced as a seaman by the time he signed on as a boatswain mate on the Adventure under Captain Thomas Skullock in London. And it was that ship he was on was outfitted for interloping trade with the shallow draft and 22 mounted guns. This adventure was a pink, not to be confused with the same ship on the same name under pirate Captain William Kidd sailed. So there's 2 adventures.
This is another one through your dad.
Yeah, most of them are through my dad, because my dad, his lines are more
English?
That, and they're more fleshed out. I have one of my mom's sides really well done, but I think my dad is more entrenched because it's a lot of Southern ancestors.
So. Joseph is actually my closest connection.
Huh.
Again, through my spousal unit.
Oh boy.
That's crazy.
Okay, we have one more pirate to look at. John Wright. Born in 1712. We don't know where, and we don't know where he died either. But he died in 1757. He was a British merchant. I guess he was born in England. He was a British merchant and privateer, notable for his activities in the Mediterranean Sea during the War of the Austrian Succession and the 7 Years' War. So we might need to, somebody wants to update where he was born. At least a guess of maybe in England.
I'm thinking maybe in England or Ireland. It's again through my spousal unit, which is just crazy. I'm trying to pull it up for you. Let's see. There we go. 24, and it is through your dad.
Yeah.
You need to get your dad a pirate something. Get him some Tampa Bay Buccaneer tickets.
Those are all of our pirates, guys.
Yay!
I think I think there's a free space page or mini project about pirates. I feel like there is. Now I have to go search. We're gonna go on a search real quick because I feel like I've seen it before.
And now
look, see, pirates. Yeah, I knew it. Pirates. And it has a whole bunch of different pirates. And I feel like there should be links to their profiles if they have one. But look, they're like this one. So just to let you guys know, this exists, this pirate page. Somebody spent a lot of time on this. Look, one of the ones we just did.
I don't think that we have any to Captain Jack Sparrow.
Captain Jack Sparrow. Darn.
He's a mythological one, Stephen Tomasowitz.
Blackbeard. Edward T. Thatch.
So there's a secondary conversation going on in the chat about the Galways and the McCoys and Janine and Pip and your mom are going on and talking about all of these people. So just to let you know that there's other conversations going on.
And I guess just let people know we didn't feature maybe some of the more well-known pirates because they're not connected, like William Kidd and Blackbeard, because they're not connected to the trace and you can't see your connections. So, just a side note on that. Okay. Just a sidebar on the free space page. Okay,
so
now.
I remember the pirate that we saw that didn't have very much stuff to see if anybody actually goes and works on it during the.
Did anybody find anything about
what's his name?
It was, which one was it? Peter Corn? Oh yeah, he didn't have a photo either.
Yep.
Look, oh no, just kidding. Did somebody add something? No, they didn't. But nothing now. That was it. Okay, now let's go look at our photos of the week. My favorite part. Well, the theme this week is boys.
Your favorite theme of the week, did you say?
No. I said my favorite part of the week is looking at the photos, and the theme is boys.
I thought you said looking at boys.
Okay.
That is one of Sarah's favorite pastimes.
Okay then.
How cute!
Oh, that is pretty cute. They're little sailors.
It is adorable. Look at the little sandals too.
I know. Oh my goodness gracious. What is it? It's like we have some gymnasts. I feel like if they could have been part of a cheerleading team.
Or they lived in Sarasota and were part of the Ringling.
Yes, or a circus. They would have won many trophies.
Why do I need new glasses? Come on now. Your mom says I need new glasses.
Why?
I have no idea.
Look, they're going fishing. I'm liking the photos so far. They're very unique. One of them, he's going fishing with the gun, apparently. A rifle. He's going to shoot them. And then... The Witt brothers.
That's a nice photo.
Hey, look, he has a cigar. Yep. Looks like a cigar. Let's see if we find any animals in any of them.
A baby. What's the license plate tag?
Tennessee.
Tennessee, what year?
1939.
Nice. Oh, Dust Bowl years.
Oh, strange kids. They're strange. I guess because their last name is strange, but you know.
That's a cute. Great photograph.
I like her over here. She's all like, oh.
What is the little girl in the front? Is there?
I think she has her eyes closed.
Okay. Hillary Gadsby says the Witt brothers are her family.
Really? Did she upload that one? Nice. Yes, she did. I didn't notice that.
Thank you very much, Hillary.
Oh. He looks like he's munching on something. He has his tie back, like threw it over and it's munching on something. Axel Swenson in Sweden. Oops, went too far back.
So there, Joe.
Look, they're playing the accordions. Well, Dieter uploaded this one. Dieter always uploads a photo.
Dieter isn't here today.
This is another Tennessee one. Maybe it's the same yeah, it is. Is it the same person who uploaded it? Probably. 1939 again, the same place.
The left tail light on that car was blown out, and the right headlight, or the right headlight is blown out. The Raymond Nevins, 5 children. This is 5 of the 10. Wow.
Blondies all to start. I guess their hair changed. That's kind of what happened with my hair. My hair was a lot lighter when I was young.
I was blonde as blonde could be.
Look, Janine uploaded this one. I guess maybe that's a lawnmower. No, it's probably a wagon. It's not a lawnmower. I don't see the baby sitting on the lawnmower. It's probably a wagon.
Charlie.
Oh, look at this. This is a cute one.
And they're
pretending to look studious. That's funny. I wrote the year on their shoes.
Really?
Yes, really.
Kiki says, be nice.
Where's Thomas? He uploaded this one. But he is not here.
Yeah, I don't see
Little
Thomas.
Boys dressed up in dresses. This looks like they could have fallen. Unless they took it intentionally at an angle, so it looks like they're on a hill. But looks like a fun photo either way.
They weren't on a hill. Look at the trees behind them.
Yeah, that's why I said that they probably
they cocked the camera around.
Mm-hmm. They're trying to make an illusion.
In the snow. I love those beautiful and like etched or yeah.
The mats.
Frames.
Iowa, 1893.
Wow.
Oh, they're napping. How cute.
Or if they're awake, are they fighting? Probably the little one's too young for that.
Mm-hmm.
What a great picture. That's an old one.
Yeah. It says 1890 here in Erie, Pennsylvania.
Oh. Nice.
I thought maybe this one was Betsy uploaded this one. Mm-hmm. Betsy, I like to see this. I love seeing your photos, Betsy.
Yes.
This one looks fun. Boys getting into making messes. Not sure. Oh, this was Jean's grandfather's farm, and she inherited the sign.
Nice.
In Georgia. That was the last one.
No way.
Let's look at the G2G post to see if there's any extra ones.
And a G2G post sometimes gives a little bit more information on the...
Yeah, some story. Oh, this is Hillary's.
These are my great-grandmother's brothers.
I only know who one of them is, as I have other photographs of him. I need to find out who the others are.
Nice.
Wife Kathy's maternal grandfather Axel at age 12 in Sweden, and his younger brother Ed. This is Dieter's father-in-law playing music and singing in his home garden Haderfeld. Photo was taken around 1955.
You know the big long trumpet horns. I don't know what they're called.
Betsy probably knows what they're called.
They play them in Switzerland. They're really, really long. At the cottage every summer, I hear them being played, and if I kayak out, there's like these 4 guys who stand in the backyard of this cottage and play these big, crazy Swiss trumpet horn thingies. Funny. They're very low. It's the strangest thing to see on a lake in Ontario.
Yeah, I can see that. This is the one you're talking about, the light being out on
the headlight.
My mother's brothers, George and Daniel. It's amusing to me that they were known as Bud and Shug. They kind of look like gangsters. They look like gangsters in that photo. It's funny.
Willadine says that they're called Alf horns. Thank you. And then Danita also says Alf horns.
Oh.
Thank you.
So this was after my father lost his mother at age 10, his father at age 12. He lived with his Aunt Frances in the house shown in last week's photo challenge. I don't remember which that one was, but I know we looked at a lot of houses last week. She was a teacher. Oh, and they were at a camp. This camp had traditional swimming, hiking, games, campfire activities, but also plays, classical music, poetry reading. So they were doing some stuff at the camp, probably for a play or who knows. I really like this one. It's amusing to me.
Probably home at...
This was Ben's. I didn't realize that Ben uploaded this one.
Ben Molesworth.
He's not here today. I guess he fell asleep. One of my two of my mother's brothers, Charles and Robert, with my older brother, Mike. Oh, we didn't see this one. This is my mother's cousin, Wesley Baker. Cute. Apparently he went on to a career in the Air Force.
Even though he was wearing like a Navy hat in this one.
Yeah, wrong. Yeah.
I guess he changed his mind about his career.
Well, look, they were talking about the sailor suit. I do not think children had cute little Air Force suits back in 1921. That's funny. Apparently they had an older sister, but this was the boys' photo.
Boys will be boys.
Writing stuff on there. I feel like Bill uploads a lot of photos about this Hal Rammel from Assumption, Illinois. This was Thomas. This one. Apparently, great-grandfather Irvine and his older brother William. They were the eldest of 2 children. They were the eldest 2 children of William Frederick. Did we see this one?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did with the
embossed boys. They were certainly boys in my father's family. Cool.
He was one of 7 boys in a family of 9. Wow. Oh. This was the cute little... I love the little shoes. They're so cute.
Dainty for a little boy there. My paternal uncles in Taipei. Nice. Betsy, we love your photos.
Yes.
And guess what I have?
What do you have?
Here we go.
Oh.
It's so odd that these guys stand out in this field on this lake in Ontario and play these elf horns. That's what they are.
That's cool. So yeah, those were our photos and our profiles and our question. But I do have.
I was gonna ask. Did Mindy give you an update?
Yes, she did. I do have. But is Mindy still here? Okay, so this week, Ricola. So this week we're working on Dana Leeds. Kind of the Leeds method is a groundbreaking genealogy tool named after her. Her ancestors are located in England, Germany, and Ireland. And brick walls have already been broken. We're working hard on cleaning up a few old WikiTree messes as well. So if you want to see the full reveal, check us out on Wednesday evening. Well, evening Eastern time, but I guess depends on where you are. But Wednesday, see how many brick walls we end up breaking for Dana, see what we found, and all that good stuff.
Dana is such a good soul, you know. You meet people that are interesting people that pique your curiosity about things, and Dana is that type of person. She's fun, and I'm excited to get her stuff on WikiTree.
Yeah. So it's kind of.
Oh my gosh, Chris Ferriello.
Stop it, Chris.
They really got some good leads on this tree.
Get out. Get out. I'm going to put you in timeout, Chris. That was the deserving of a timeout. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
Unless anybody has any.
Wait. I wanted to check and see. I've got Peter Korn's.
Oh, see if anybody else.
Nobody did nothing.
Oh, I'm disappointed in all of you. No, I'm just kidding. The brief Google search I did didn't look like there was much, so
yeah.
You know. But if anybody wants to take on that task or look at all the other pirates, I'm also disappointed there was no animals in any of the photos for the photos.
I thought that one picture of the little girl, I thought she had a chicken or something beside her, but there wasn't. I'm sorry, there were no animals.
And so check us out Wednesday for the reveal for Dana, and we kick off our next person, who escapes me at the moment. Mindy, who is our next person? She's
and the lag here in 5 minutes.
I know. So the next person is next Saturday, same time, same place, and then we have the Source-a-thon in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure if this coming Friday is Friday date night.
No, I don't think yesterday.
It was yesterday, so it's every other Friday. I lose track.
And then we're gonna skip the next one, the next Friday night date night, because it'll be during the Source-a-thon.
Mm-hmm.
The Shamrock genealogist,
Melanie McComb. So we're kicking her off on Wednesday. Should be exciting. And unless there were any questions, I didn't see any questions come in. But it was great seeing everybody today. Mags and I, we always have fun with all of you every Saturday.
Because we like to collaborate on making people laugh.
Yeah, that's our goal.
On that.
The collaborators.
Collaborators.
Okay, I'm gonna see myself out now.
Pip, don't cry because you can see us the entire weekend.
Yeah.
No worries, bud. No worries.
It's just an ongoing chat during the
whole weekend.
So we will see you next time, guys.